I'm Ezra Raya, and this is the Manila Times. Exporting local products help improve the economy by increasing the country's foreign exchange earnings, creating jobs, and increasing demand for local products. Ube is also known as the purple yam, is a nutritious and versatile root vegetable that is native to Southeast Asia and is a staple in Filipino cuisine. A diplomat in Germany has made it their mission to promote the purple crop in Deutschland. Here with us today is the Philippine Consul General in Frankfurt, Germany, and an avid fan of ube, Honorable Marie Yvette Ivy Banzon-Abalos. Welcome to the Manila Times, ma'am. Tell us about your efforts in promoting ube in Germany.
2021, that was already at the tail end of the pandemic, and we wanted to get a hold of how the European export market has changed, the tastes of the German public, the German market. And I was thinking, at the same time, that was a few years also after somehow the relative success of ube promotion efforts in North America. One of the sectors that actually gained in the pandemic era was the organic market in Europe, particularly in Germany, where I am assigned. In fact, we were surprised to find out that organic food consumption increased by 22% during the pandemic. I guess because the people were more health conscious. They were buying, I guess, the most healthful food that they could grab under the circumstances, and that led to an increase in organic food consumption in Germany. So we thought, why not tap into this trend in Europe, as far as Philippine engagement in export to Europe is concerned. So at the same time, it was quite providential, because at the time that we were looking at that agriculture exports, that was the time when that was the time of election fever in the Philippines. So there was a lot of color politics, and the same discussions, debates, divisions in the Philippines were also mirrored abroad among the overseas Filipino groups. So we thought, we need something to help unify Filipinos. So there was red, there was yellow, there was pink, there was all these colors. But then we realized, we were surprised to find out that there was one color that united all Filipinos, and that was ube. As far as we know, it is only the Philippines that has a particular cultural connection to ube. So we said, ube might also become like our new symbol of our national identity. So I kind of ticked all those boxes, and we said, sige, we can make use of ube, to promote Philippine interests in all those areas.
Mom, aside from what you said, and also you saw an opportunity post-pandemic, or that there was an opportunity for you to promote local Filipino products. And aside from its color, which is purple, which has no political bearing, what are the other reasons? Why ube? Why did you choose this particular root crop?
Well, first, I already mentioned the readiness of the German public to embrace organic or more organic food. At that time, we were also starting to make some research on ube, and we saw that ube is naturally grown in the Philippines without chemical fertilizers. So it's actually a naturally organic product. And we consulted a few experts who said that it is rich in anthocyanins, organic agriculture has always been a dream export, dream export sector of the Philippines, but we've not really, done so much to make it take off. So in our own small way, we thought that the Philippine Consulate in Frankfurt could play a role in in developing our organic food exports, particularly ube.
Mom, what other Filipino products are you promoting in Germany?
Well, actually, it's not just uh, food products that we basically export we basically promote our export champions, together with the DTI, with the DA, of course, on the food sector. We have our usual champions like the coconut products, our dried fruits. The organic sector is a burgeoning sector that we're trying to help promote as evidenced by these efforts. um we are also, of course, our efforts to keep the trade on our other export non-food export goods, such as integrated circuits, machine parts. These are ongoing. So tuloy-tuloy lang our work on promoting our champions, and then promoting the emerging stars, including here in the food sector, our organic food produce.
Mom, what do you think are the strengths and weaknesses of Filipino products in the export market?
It's a big question. It's a heavy question. But I guess from uh, my initial answer to that would be, well, the strengths would be the quality of the products. We've shown a track record in the production of products of quality in the sectors that we are known for. I would suppose the weakness would be the lack of diversity of our products. We don't have much diversity. We've been exporting the same products for many years, and there is really an opportunity. There's really a big window, to increase the number of things that we can manufacture, that we can provide value on, and and then share them with the rest of the world. So I hope that is something that our efforts in ube can help somehow, if we can increase the number of Filipino exports. That would be, that would be very satisfactory for us.
Mom, what is your advice for those local merchants, who manufacture Filipino products? What's your advice for them to be able to compete in the export market? For example, especially in Europe, because I know they're very, very strict compared to the other countries.
Mm.
Very difficult to export goods to. So, what is your advice?
Well, there are a lot of factors, that will play into the success of exporting products abroad, particularly to Europe. There are supply side factors and there are demand side factors. But I guess, since I'm here abroad, what I would think would be important to focus on is to see how the market is changing, because what worked 10-15 years ago in terms of what the European markets would like to buy are changing. And then there are factors abroad that affect the purchasing decisions of the market. We need to be sensitive to that. Our producers would not only need to know the trends, the changes in a purchasing behavior, but they would also need to look at competition because our ASEAN neighbors, for example, are very close friends, but we also have a lot of like products. And we somehow need to ensure that the added value of the the Filipino manufactured product, Filipino produced product, is seen and is appreciated by the potential market. I give an example. For example, on this our efforts to promote ube. In fact, in Europe, when we scoured the market, we saw that Vietnam was already exporting ube. Actually, much more than the Philippines. They have both frozen whole ube, frozen grated ube, not so much the halaya. But if we're not going to be savvy about the market, Vietnam could easily overtake the Philippines in capturing that potential market for ube. And that's why we're also really working on the cultural dimension of ube, which is to promote it as a Filipino product. To play up the unique Filipino identity of ube, so that hopefully that adds to the premium of ube. So you'll see that our efforts on ube are not just promoting the produce as something that that can be used as a novel ingredient abroad, but we wanted to also show the unique cultural affinities of Filipinos to ube, and why it's important to us, the value that it gives to us as Filipinos. And hopefully with that being a strong component of our promotion efforts, that's going to add to the value of the Filipino ube versus the other ubes that come from other countries.
Thank you so much, Philippine Consul General Marie Yvette Ivy Banzon-Abalos. Thank you so much for your time and insights, ma'am.